I know, here's what I'm trying to tell you. On the field, you're a student of the game. Off the field, you're a student of the classroom. You're always a student. There's no let up. And get to the next level, you really have to be a student. Go ahead, and that's yours.
Yeah, first of all, for you guys that don't know me, my name is Terry Bradshaw. I actually played here at Norfolk State University. This is where it started. Matter of fact, you know, just sitting around doing a lot of thinking, and I didn't realize this, probably won't tell you my age, but 30 years ago, in August, 30 years ago, I was a freshman right here at Norfolk State University, just like probably some of you guys. 30 years ago is where it started for me, where it started. You know, I look back on those times, and, you know, when you get a little bit older, you start reflecting on times when you were a teenager. And the one thing that comes to mind to me is how those relationships that sometimes you take for granted at this age. You guys are at the point of your career where I always say, what I would do is I would open my eyes, open my ears, and close my mouth. Meaning, I'm going to listen, I'm going to watch, I'm going to pick up everything I can to make myself a better player, a better student. When I look back on it, right now, you guys, for me, number one, in my opinion, is the classroom. The reason why I say that, I'm more of a reality guy, meaning being realistic, okay? But every last one of you guys, if I ask you what you want to do, oh, I want to play in the Major Leagues. Probably, right? I want to play in the Major Leagues. Play in the Major Leagues. Tony might have touched on that. But in reality, it's probably one Major League in this league. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be negative. It's reality. It's probably one. Maybe two, but it's probably one. Now, I'm not saying this to say not to continue to drink, not to fight, not to go out and work hard. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you guys is take advantage of your education. Even if you make it to the Major Leagues, one day, you have to take that uniform off, and you're going to have to go out and you're going to have to work. One day. I hope each and every one of you guys sitting in this room right now get the opportunity to play in the Major Leagues and spend a ton of time in the Major Leagues, because I can tell you this, there's no better living right now than those guys in the Major Leagues. The money they're making now, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And not trying to sound negative, a lot of them, not that good. Not very good. But it's the reality of the business. So, take advantage of this, not only student, not only athlete, but a student athlete. Taking advantage of your chance to get an education. The baseball, in my opinion, is second. I heard Tony just touch on it. What I've learned dealing with a lot of guys, I deal with guys all the time. Every last one of you guys ages, from 18 to 30 something. And what I've learned is everybody want to be the superstar, but don't want to put in the work to become that superstar. Everybody. Oh, we want to. Oh, I want to be. You know, I want to be the starting right fielder, and I want to hit 20 home runs. But okay, that's fine and dandy. Are you willing to do what it takes to be that 30 home run guy? Are you willing to do what it takes? That's the question. And after, are you willing to do, what's your plan? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? Very simple. Very simple. Know what you want to do. Every last one of you guys. Know what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Know what you want to do, what you want to be. Know what it is. And when you find out what it is, ask yourself, am I willing to do everything possible to make it happen? Once you answer yes, come up with a plan. Get your plan together. And once you get that plan, stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with that plan. Stick with that plan. Looking back on it, and you know, I do this all the time, but you know, once you get a little older, you start looking back. You know, I don't regret no decisions that I made. None. Grew up about an hour just west of here, 460, little small town, Zuna, country boy. Come from nothing. Got an opportunity to come here to advance academically and athletically. Coach Martin Miller, the AD now, was my head coach. Gave me an opportunity to come here to advance myself academically and athletically. Was drafted out of high school, did not sign. So obviously, coming to Norfolk State, all the hype. Okay? Coming here, drafted 17th round out of high school. Coach Martin Miller saw something in me to bring me here, give me that chance to fulfill my dream. Came here probably not the best player he recruited. Not the best player. Always heard it. It's always not the best players, it's the right players. It's the right players. Wasn't the best player that ever played at this university. But the one thing I did do, when I stepped on that field, it was all business. A lot of times men think it's about the numbers, and I'm not saying it's not. The numbers you put up, it's not always about the numbers. Always about the numbers. When scouts come to town, think about this. They can look at the stat sheet and see the numbers. They can look at the stat sheet. They can watch you run to first base and know you can run. They can see you hit that 3-run home run. They can see that. What they can't see, and what's the toughest thing is, what's in here and what's up in here. In my opinion, the separator. That's the separator. All you guys are here for a reason. Probably because athletically, some of you guys can pitch, some of you guys can swing the bat, some of you guys can run. It's what's in here. It's what's going to get you to the top. Sit in meetings all the time. Sit in meetings all the time. And the conversation is, they're equal. They both do the same. They both can run, they can hit. You know what the deciding factor is? Who wanted the ball? Tony touched on it. Who is the student of the game? The guy that's always there on time. The guy that always hit the cutoff man. The guy that every time the manager gets a sack bunt, he gets the sack bunt down. That's the guy. How do you do that? Preparation, preparation, preparation. Preparation, preparation, preparation. I was talking to a group the other day, and I mentioned the word commitment. Commitment. I went on and went on and went on about commitment. After I talked, one of my bosses pulled me aside and said, "Hey, you're talking about commitment." Commitment. He said, "If I ask you, you committed? You committed, right? You come to practice, you committed. All you guys are committed. But do you really know what commitment is? Do you really know? Commitment is when you have that English final, your buddies want to go to down the street and party. Commitment is you tell them, no man, I got this English final that I need to study for. That's commitment. Commitment is not 5 minutes after the game, you walk in the clubhouse and it's on your cell phone, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, all this stuff is going on. To me, that's not commitment. Commitment is the guy that goes to his locker and he thinks about what went wrong, what went good. That's commitment, man. That's what being committed is all about. That's what commitment is. You guys need to take advantage of it. What Tony talked to you guys about. We're here in your best interest. Anything you guys, any questions that you have, I try to answer. If I don't know the answer, believe me, I'll try to find the answer for you. Believe me. Been in the game a long time. Been around some really good baseball people. Really good baseball people. Thankful. Very thankful for all my success and my failure. Very thankful. For me, what I've learned over the years to improve myself, we all get caught up in our little box. Scared to step outside. It's normal. It's normal. The stuff I'm talking about through experience that I deal with daily, every single day. We get caught up in our little box. We're scared to step outside. I've learned over the years it's okay to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That makes sense? It's okay. What am I saying? Coach Clark, hey man, what about feeling the ground ball this way? I think it's going to help you. Coach Clark, yeah, but you got 6 8. Hey, how about feeling? Does he expect you to feel comfortable right away? Absolutely not. It's okay. Being comfortable. Uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay. But like I said, we like to stay in our little box. You ever heard the saying? If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you'll keep getting the same results. Same exact way.